All right. Start a poll. Wow, this is cool. Hello. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for other people to hop on. This is a live call for the baseline challenge. It's the kickoff day, so I'm gonna start a poll. I didn't even know I could do this. All right. When um, cool. Hello, everybody. People are. Yeah, that's okay. Welcome to the Goodfellow house. I leave it to Matt, who can always see the cool things that I have going on. I appreciate you. All right, y'all, what's going on? I'm just gonna give a few minutes. I know people are still logging on. This is purely a video to help answer any questions that you may have about the baseline challenge. Today's the kickoff day, and I'm so excited. Tomorrow is officially day one. I can't freaking wait. Um, and this is live, and I can see comments. So what we'll do is I'm going to go over the basics of the email that I sent out at 12 p.m. See if there's any questions about what I sent out, if there's any issues with logging on, getting logged into Wi-Fi Rise, registering, all of those things. We'll talk about the schedule of the baseline challenge all the way up until May, which feels like a really far away time, but it's only 60 days. We'll talk about that, and we'll go over any other questions that you have at the end, but I'll let you know what you need to do to prepare for tomorrow, which is officially day one with water. So I'm excited. Okay, so, and I added a poll. I don't know if you can see the poll, but I made one. So if you want to freaking participate, that'd be cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to make polls. I made a poll and I don't know where it went. So that'd be cool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get started just talking about the Wodify Rise registration here. So in that email I sent out at 12, there were 5 steps that I went through, and really 1 and 2 are talking about how to just get registered for the habit tracker. So we already went ahead and added you to the email list, which is great. You should have been added to your group chat in your Facebook group of your home club. So that's the Facebook group that your club manager hosts and comments and posts in all the time. There's a group chat just for the baseline challenge participants per club. That is where we're going to be able to communicate throughout the challenge. So if you haven't been added to that yet, what you can do is go to that Facebook page after this call. Don't hang up on me. And go in there, and if you just go to the right and look for group chats, you can add yourself to it. Thanks, Mom. Mom told me I'm amazing, so that's pretty cool. Um, okay, so in talking about the Wi-Fi Rise registration, I just had a question. I am I am live. I've had people text me about asking if I'm live, but I have 12 viewers. So, all right. Wi-Fi Rise registration. If you went to that email, you pick your home club link that is in there. That is step number 1. So Woodstock, Roswell, Canton, Johns Creek, whatever home club is yours, you'll go in there, you'll hit registration or register, and just go through the motions there. You have to do that first to then download the Wi-Fi Rise app and have your login work. I had a lot of people who went straight to the app first and then couldn't log in and couldn't see a challenge. We have to register for the challenge itself through that registration link. So once you've done that and you've downloaded your app, you'll then be able to log in with the same login information that you use for your normal Wodify app that you use to register for class each day. So same should be the same exact info. Now, okay. Okay, I have like, thank you, Brinley. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mitchell. This is very kind of you all to be saying such nice things. Um, okay, and then the Wodify Rise app download will be that little red app with the red W. Download that guy. You'll be good to go. This is where we are tracking all of our habits through the next 60 days, y'all. And it matters because that's where you're going to be accumulating points. And the points matter because that's how you earn prizes. Yeah, so every 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a raffle of someone. There's going to be one person per club who is going to win a prize every 2 weeks, which is super cool. So those prizes will change. That's really up to the nutrition coach and the club manager to decide on for their club because all of our clubs are very unique in their own way, and I love them for that. Everyone's into very specific things at each club and where everyone's focus is, so that's why we're really keeping it so uniquely community driven per your home club, which is really exciting. So we'll have curated little prizes for you, and depending on how many points you have, up into a certain amount in that challenge, up to that week, that is how we will draw your name. If you reach a certain amount of points for that week, we'll tell you how many you need to be able to get to that point to be chosen further in the raffle. But other than that, just keep crushing it. Now, so that's how we're going to be accumulating points throughout. And before I even move forward with that, let's see. Yeah, see, Matt's excited about prizes. Comment below what prizes you want to see. Oh, because they're not set in stone yet. They're going to get creative. So if you want to see a certain prize, write it in there. Okay. I have Brinley, a pony. Yeah, sure. Mitchell will bring ponies, and that's what we'll hand out as prizes. Ooh, t-shirt. We'll do anything for a t-shirt, 100%. 1 month free membership. Kombucha on tap at every club. Done. That's what everyone's getting. Brindley said it. It's kombucha. Flavors lemon berry from GT Synergy. Done. I'm going to end the call now. I have family members on here too. Okay. Hey, Chris. Good love and miss you too. This is great. Toaster. You like the toaster idea? Strong side toaster. No. We don't even see my husband put a strong side toaster. We don't even own a toaster. We put bread in the pan to toast it. Shirts and tanks, 100%. See, Allie and Liz know, they get it. We do it for the shirts. Not only do we get a shirt at the end of the 60 days, but we want shirts in between. We want cute shirts then too. Strong side air fryer. Y'all are creative. Very creative. I'm still with the kombucha thing. Nobody? I know Matt will be on it. Matt will like it. Me and Brinley. A strong side dog. Okay, no. So Brinley's actually going to get chickens. So everyone's gonna get an egg. A strong side egg. That's it. All right, I'm moving on. Okay, this is great. All right, I'm moving on. Okay, so those are prizes. Be brainstorming, and depending on with all these great ideas, we'll pick from something. How about that? I'm leaning towards t-shirt or eggs or kombucha, whatever. All right, so moving on. Let's talk about the schedule that I sent in the email. So I love our members because they keep me in check so well. In the PDF, there there was a day in the calendar I made where there was two 28s, a 28 and a day 28. So I'm going to be resending that calendar out to you. If you didn't catch that hiccup, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you a new one in the follow-up email tomorrow. So in that schedule, the main thing I just wanted to talk about, nothing drastic is changing. Don't worry about it. But what I want to talk about is every 6 days, we are changing the baseline that we are focusing on. So tomorrow we're starting on water, and we are only going to be doing that for 5 days, but all of the habits after that will be 6 days, and we're changing every 6 days. All right. So Day one, tomorrow, we're starting with water, half your body weight, ounces of water every day for the next 5 days. After that will be protein. That's going to be half your body weight in grams of protein each of those 6 days. Then it will be eating 2 servings of veggies for 6 days. And then it will go on to exercise and movement. So 45 minutes of exercise for each of those 6 days. And then our last one, number 5, is getting an 8-hour digestive fast, which really just means get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's really what it means. So then once we finish sleep, we're going right back to water and we're hitting it all one more time. So you'll see these twice throughout these 60 days. Now, at the very end of the challenge, there's going to be 2 days that are purely bonus days. We will not have any habit on those last 2 days. So that'll be the 14th and the 15th. Those are going to be fun challenge days. So, on the idea of bonus days, that's also going to be sprinkled in throughout the challenge. That is not something you will see on the calendar because the bonus days will be surprises, which is excellent. I'm so excited. I love a good surprise. Those will be sprinkled throughout. There will be 6 total, not including the 2 at the end on the calendar where I specifically said bonus days. No, they will be secret surprise days. I will let you know about the bonus days the night before, though, because I know so many of you will want to plan your next day around trying to get the bonus points in. The reason we have bonus days is because I did not want anyone to feel totally doomed to failure if they missed a day or 2 or 3 throughout the challenge. Slip ups can happen, and that's okay. The cool thing about when you're tracking your habits throughout this challenge is that it's going to be a variable scale. So if you don't hit half your body weight in ounces of water, there are options if you only hit a third of your body weight or a quarter of your body weight. Now it's less points, but you still have options because I recognize that jumping straight to half your body weight in ounces of water every day may not be possible for everybody right out the gate. If you are brand new to just drinking, 1 water bottle a day. And we all start where we start from, and that's okay. But the whole idea that we're building in these habits to remember to drink water, to eat protein, and we have our minimum baselines that we set for you. Those will be those habits. Those are the top points that you'll be able to book each day, which will be 5 points per habit. But as I said, it'll be a variable scale. So if you don't hit that top number, there is availability of points if you hit below that goal. We got to shoot for something each day. I got to keep you focused on something towards that baseline because we're training our habits of our mind to focus on those minimums because those minimums of these baselines are not just things that we pulled out of a hat. Like, oh, sure, maybe we'll just drink some water. And then next day we'll eat some protein. No, they're specific for a reason. They have so much to do with just how you function as a human being. If we want to get to like elite athlete status, or if you want to look the way you want to look and feel the way you want to feel, we have to nail the baselines first. And these are the very baselines of how our body needs to function. It's data and fuel that you need to like survive and then thrive. So this is why we did the baselines, which I'm really excited about. Okay, if you hate water, I'm so sorry, but you're in it, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna find out how we're gonna drink a little bit more water. If you haven't seen Isle Pile, Brindley and I did a video about how to add flavoring to your water. Because I know some people don't like just plain water. You can add lemon or berries. There's like dehydrated lemon crystals that you can add to your water, which is super fun. No, Matt, we are not made up of water for funsies. I don't think it's a coincidence that the earth is like 70% water and so are we. I feel like that's just a funny coincidence. It's not. It's for a reason. Um, all right. Oh, and Liz had a question. When you resend the email, can we have a printer-friendly version? I'll have to sell my firstborn for that ink. Sure, no problem. Don't sell your firstborn, but I'll get it to you. Or I'll print it for you. It'll be fine, Liz. All right, so that's my whole spiel about water. But that's why we're starting with it first tomorrow. And like I said, there will be a goal point for everybody, even if you can't hit half your body weight. So that's the way it's going to be scheduled. So each day when you log into your Wodify Rise app, there will only be one task for you to complete for that day. These tasks are not going to accumulate each day, meaning once we hit water and we go through all 5 days for these first 5 days of water, when we go into protein, you will not be responsible for water as well. Now, I would love for you to still try and hit your water goal. That would be excellent. But that is not going to get you points. We don't want you to get overwhelmed with trying to keep track of so many goals of new habits along the way. We are building habits one at a time. All right, you can so that's why we're focusing at one at a time. So you'll just be responsible for protein and focusing on getting in those points and habits for protein. Same as water, it'll be variable points. And so however much protein you can get in, it'll be cool. You'll have an option there. This is why we are hitting these baselines twice, by the way, because as we start to get through the first cycle of all of them for the first time, are you okay? I've done the water, I've done the protein, I've done it all. I've focused on each of them. Now we'll kind of have a plan and a strategy on when we hit round two. Round two is going to be like, okay, how well did you keep up with it since we last talked about it? And if you kind of slacked a little bit, now you have an opportunity to bring yourself back accountable to hitting those goals. You've got your sea legs a little bit, like we're all first toddlers when we're first trying to aim for these big goals if you've never done these before. And then the second time, it won't hit you in the face with that. You're like, okay, water was a little weird the first week, but the second week when we hit it, I got this. I can go from like a quarter of my body weight to a third of my body weight. Whatever it is that's going to keep you accountable and make you feel comfortable to hit something and focus on that goal. So I'm really excited about that. So that's how it's going to work. And then moving forward, just checking my notes here. Let's talk about the in-body schedule real quick. So that was another part of the calendar that I sent over. I'm going to resend it tomorrow because those dates got a little weird because of my 228s. Again, I love our members that keep me in check with my typos. Truly do, or else I would never catch them. So with the in-body schedule, it will be going rapid fire tour. So you guys have seen the in-body tour before where it's at each club for 2 weeks. Now it's going to be at each club for 2 days. We got to keep it moving because that was what we committed to y'all was that you would be able to track your results and in your in-body app 3 times throughout this challenge. So once in the beginning, once in the middle, and then once at the end. This is to see your progress throughout the challenge to make sure that you, I hope you don't hear my dishwasher in the background. Um, this is so that you can see your results as you are focusing on these better habits and see how your body changes throughout. So that's really stinking cool. So it will be 2 days though, and then with those 2 days, I tried to make sure it wasn't didn't land on a Sunday because I know not all clubs have Sunday classes. So I would plan around those days. You will have the schedule ahead of time, so you can kind of plan ahead of time. I have it for the beginning, middle, and end for each club. Okay, so 2 days in the beginning, two in the middle, two at the end. The in body will be at your club. And of course, you can do the in body in between those beginning, middle, end days. If you'd like to, you just have to kind of go find it wherever it's at during the challenge. You'll have to go to it, which we can communicate about in our group chat throughout the challenge. We'll keep everyone in the loop on that. So. All right, cool. I'm up on my comments. Everyone's cool here. Okay, so that's how the InBody is going to work, and that's totally private. If you want to share your results throughout and talk about your progress, go for it. That is why we made little Facebook group chats so that we can be a community and talk about each other's wins throughout. But if you want to keep that private, keep it private. So I don't blame you. That's okay. Whatever you want to do with that. That would be the private way of keeping track. But remember, with the Wodify Rise app, as you're keeping track of points, you will show up on your leaderboard. These leaderboards are just for your communities of your home club. So that'll be really fun because you want to compete with the people you know. Like you're not going to care about we don't all know each other across all 4 clubs, at least not yet. And That's okay. So I'd rather you be able to friendly be a friendly competitor to the person that you actually work out with and that you see, because this is a great way to keep each other accountable. And if we do slip up, we just get right back up because we have a whole community to lift us back up. So on those leaderboards, that's where you'll see your points stack up, and that's how we'll be able to know how many points you have towards the prizes throughout. Really excited about that. All right. Um, Let's talk about what tomorrow looks like. All right, because that is day one. Tomorrow is the very first day you will track your water habits. Okay, so after this call, I'm going to download this Zoom information. I had a few people who weren't able to make it tonight and they let me know ahead of time. So I'm going to email this back out to the entire list of people that got the email at 12 p.m. And you'll get this video as reference. You will also get a reminder that we're focusing on water. Remember, half your body weight, ounces of water starts tomorrow. Even if you have to work your way up, quarter or a third of your body weight, we're aiming for half your body weight. Your club managers and your nutrition coaches will be writing into your group chats in the Facebook group just to let you know, where everything's at with the day. Like, hey, super pumped up. This is day one. This is where we're going with our water. This is how we're starting. And then what else do I have in there for you? That's it. We're just gonna start day one water. And then I promise I'll let you guys know when the bonus days are gonna come up. Those are gonna be fun. They're gonna be along the lines of like, going like a mile Monday. Maybe you go run a mile or walk a mile on a Monday. That'll be a bonus, and you'll get 5 points. And it'll either be movement or nutrition related. Like maybe it's, I don't know, go try kombucha day. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to everybody. I know I'd lose a lot of people on that bonus day, but it'll be fun. And those will be announced the night before so that you guys have opportunities to make up for your points. Um, all right. Okay. So I think that's everything. If there if there are any other questions, yeah, see, Matt wants kombucha day. I'm excited. I'm just kidding. I know I'd lose a few people on that one. That's okay. So it sounds like, based on these comments, we're gonna have a strong side chicken mascot. We'll have a strong side toaster eventually. It sounds like we're gonna have a kombucha day, and looks like we're all onto the water. Okay, I think this is a good call. I think we're good. We like t-shirts. We want t-shirts for prizes. All right, this is it, y'all. This is everything. All right. That is all the things that you need to know about this challenge. If you have any questions throughout the challenge, please go ahead and contact your club manager or your nutrition coach. They will totally help you along the way. And then if you have any issues with your app and logging in, just shoot me an email right back to the email I sent you earlier. Let's take a look. Liz asked, the activity week is spring break. Is any 45-minute activity okay? Or does it only count if you come to class? Great question. No, any activity will count here, Liz. Great question. So while if with that challenge of 45 minutes of exercise, we love that you'd be able to come to class because it's 60 minutes or 45 minutes. The strong side 60 or the strong side 45. Really convenient. But if you are on spring break and you are gone, go enjoy yourself and find movement. What will be coming back around this year that we did last year that was such a big hit was the spring break guide. So that is a guide of just basically workouts that you can do without any equipment that you can do anywhere, and they are toasty. We had our coaches each make one last year, and they were hard, and I mean, like, in the best of ways. You were like, okay, strong side followed me to the beach on this vacation. Wow. So we'll send that out to make sure everyone has other opportunities to move, but walking counts, yoga counts, dancing counts, and it doesn't have to be all in 45 minutes. If you have to split that up, like, what I mean is you don't have to do it all at one time. So let's say you only have 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and the remainder over here. That's okay. I just need you, it's on the honor system, but we are going to aim for just getting 45 minutes of overall movement throughout your day. Getting your heart rate up a little bit, breaking a little bit of a sweat, challenging yourself in all the right ways. You all take class at Strong Side, so you know that what it's like to feel the stimulus, to feel that your body is working for you. Um, yes, there will be another spring break survival guide. I it's good. I'm glad you said survival guide. There were some nutrition tips in there as well, talking about the good, better, best options for your cocktails, but that you enjoy while on spring break. Because I know that's obviously a big deal. And like what food to take with you while you're traveling and all that good stuff. So that'll be super fun. And don't forget to, throughout this challenge, we will have Move Well, Fuel Well, and Live Well events. The Live Well is a party. That's at the end. We're just like, we did it. But our Move Well event and our Fuel Well event, those are all being made very specifically for each club by our club managers and our nutrition coaches. I know Canton is doing a 5K, which is super cool. Strongside Woodstock is going to be doing a hike over at Lita Thompson. I believe Roswell is doing a gymnastics clinic. Johns Creek, I don't remember what they're doing, but I know they're doing something really cool too. Eric's been talking to me about all of his different ideas. I love that guy. He's got all the ideas that's going on over there. And then I know our nutrition coaches are doing their own Fuel Well events. I have my own little schemes. Basically, the one at Woodstock will be all kombucha and broccoli. I'm just kidding. No, it'll be way more fun than that. It's gonna be really interactive around snacks and everything else. So I'm excited for that. That's on the horizon. So keep that in mind. Those dates will be announced really soon if they haven't been already. But all that information will come from your club managers and your nutrition coaches. All right. So great questions here. Um, if there's any more, please ask them. I'll hang on here for about another 2 minutes. Well, if there's no other questions, entertain me in the comments. Someone give me something great that they did today. Someone give me a win. What was your biggest win for the day before I sign off? No one? Nothing? Give me one win. You're so welcome, Anne. I'm excited too. Okay, I'll start with my win. I'm up to 1 minute and 20 seconds in my morning cold showers. Bam. I add 10 seconds every week. Up to 1 minute 20. Pretty excited. Ooh, Ashley went to the strong side 45. That's cool. Matt had a nutrition meeting with me and it was awesome. Mitchell just finished his gallon of water. Whoo! Whole gallon. I tried that once and I thought I was going to throw up everywhere. Messed up my body chemistry. My dad lost a pound. Nice job. Okay. Um, all right, y'all are great. All right, team. That is it. That is everything I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much. I'm going to send this out tomorrow in a recap email. You'll get this. You'll get a super hype exclamation from me about water because that's what we're challenging on tomorrow. If you have any questions about downloading your app, hit me up. I'll get you all taken care of and we'll crush it. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Mwah. See ya. Let's crush the baseline challenge.